Long ago, in a quiet village surrounded by tall Iroko trees and red earth paths, there lived a woman named Nikiru. She was known throughout the land, not for wickedness or pride. Men came with kola nuts and jars of palm wine. Some were hunters with strong arms, others were farmers with full barns, and a few were wealthy enough to buy respect with cowries. To each of them, Enkiru answered calmly that marriage was not her destiny. As the years passed, her age mates married, bore children, and filled their compounds with laughter, while hers remained silent. The villagers whispered that such a woman must be hiding something in her heart. Some said she feared men, others said the spirits had already claimed her. Enkiru paid them no attention. She believed her life was complete as it was. Everything changed on a cool evening when the moon hung low in the sky and the village was unusually quiet. A stranger appeared at her gate. He was tall and gentle, with eyes that carried both warmth and sorrow. He introduced himself as Obina and asked only for water and a place to rest. Something about his presence stirred a feeling Nikiru had never known. Obina returned the next night, and the night after that. They talked for hours under the moonlight, sharing stories and laughter. He listened to her in a way no one ever had. Slowly, the woman who had rejected every suitor found herself waiting for nightfall, her heart beating faster with each sunset. Yet there was something strange about Obina. He never came during the day, and he always left before the first cock crowed. When villagers warned her that a man who avoided the sun carried dark secrets, Enkiru dismissed their words. Love, when it finally arrives, often silences caution. One night, Obina spoke with unusual seriousness. If they were to be together, he said, she must never follow him home, never ask about his family, and never look for him in daylight. Though uneasy, Enkiru agreed. Love had already wrapped her heart too tightly. Days later, as preparations for their union quietly began, a diviner stopped Enkiru on the village path. After casting his cowries, his face grew pale. He warned her that the man she loved did not belong to the world of the living. Angry and frightened, Enkiru accused him of jealousy and walked away, refusing to believe such words. On the night Obina was meant to come for her, he did not appear. Nikiru waited as the night deepened and the village fell asleep. Fear soon replaced patience. Determined to find him, she followed the path he always took, leading into the old forest no one dared enter after dark. There, beneath a dying tree, she found Obina standing beside a grave. As she moved closer, she saw his name carved into the wood. When he turned to face her, the warmth she once knew was gone. His skin was pale, his eyes hollow, his voice heavy with sorrow. He told her he had died many seasons before alone, forgotten and unloved. Her loneliness had called to his spirit, and he had answered. Love, he said, had given him one last chance to feel alive. As the wind howled and the earth trembled, Obina slowly faded into the ground, leaving Nikiru screaming his name into the darkness. At dawn, villagers found her sitting beside the open grave. Her hair had turned white, her eyes empty of recognition. From that day on, she never spoke again. And even now, when the moon is full and the forest is quiet, people claim they see a woman walking at its edge, her hand held by someone no one else can see. For in that land, it is said that love does not always choose the living.